JT, Toaster Guy. What a crikey matchup we have in store. Everyone knew what Jesse Turner could do. The Group A favorite, he was out in front, and still is out in front. But to an extent, a rear gunner is chasing. And his name is Toaster Guy. He's burnt 2 so far. He may have lost a little bit of edge against Lane, but he burned Charles Sandfer to a crisp. Not only did he take the series 9-2 against him, he got the points lead. And it's putting pressure on the one and only Jesse Foot Massage Turner. The pressure's building for JT. Just because you're out in front doesn't mean someone's chasing from behind. And for Toaster Guy, he's the rabbit right now. He's the rabbit trying to beat the hare to the finish line, both literally and figuratively. Both guys know this is a hair-raising moment in Athens. The winner of this game is likely onto the round of 12. The pressure is building, the stakes are higher, and the mounting moments that will precede are getting dwindler and dwindler. This is more than any game that both guys know. It's career-defining. JT, 87 regular season wins. Toaster Guy, 42 regular season wins. But not all that matters. Only one thing will matter. It's the playoffs. It's week 3. Both guys know the drill. 4 points, and the points leaders battle in an epic showdown. For supremacy in Group A, it's JT, it's Toaster Guy. Welcome to week 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a crikey storm of a matchup. Jesse Turner, the odds-on favorite for Group A, has a challenger, and his name is Toaster Guy from New Zealand. The Kiwi looks to find the magic and squeeze a little Kiwi juice in the Jesse Turner Foot Massage Parlor on Halloween Eve. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Group A. This is going to be a crikey storm of a matchup. JT, Toaster Guy, both at 4 points. Winner of this game, likely going to be flying their way into the round of 12. It is going to be an exciting one. Before we get to that action, let's get you to that schedule for week 3. And boy, oh boy, what a night we have tonight in store. We started off with JT, Toaster Guy. Both guys know what they got to do. A little classic 7-11 matchup. We'll see if we have some extra Slurpees in the back end in game 6 to see who will figure it out. And then tonight, the nightcap, the 9 o'clock, the special, fast game expected. The fastest in the West versus the young puppy. Nam versus Ghost. Nam coming off the bye. What can he do off that bye? Ghost coming off 2 ties. Let's see what he's got cooked up, as he's only got 2 more matches before his inevitable week 5 bye. And then we take a little Halloween break, get the scary goblins out of the way, and then we come right back, firing November 1st. Well, it's in many cultures, it's called the Day of the Dead. We'll see who strikes first in this big matchup between William Brock and, of course, did I get that all good there? Whoops, sorry. William Brock versus William Brock versus Chomik. That will be the first matchup. That's 8 o'clock. Almost forgot. Now that matchup will be, of course, Chomik the points leader and William Brock at 1 point. Should be a good one for both guys. They know what to expect. They know what's in store. You look at Brock, he's going to have a couple more games after. Chomik will be on a week 4 bye. If Chomik wins that game, likely moving on to round 12. If he loses, boy, oh boy, what a scene we have. The nightcap, we're expecting a 9:30 start, but don't hold your breath. I expect that to be 10 o'clock. That is basically an elimination game for Charles Sandfer. For DJ, he does have the lane special in week 4, we know, and Toaster Guy. But for Sandfer, with JT coming, he's had struggles. And, of course, the insanity that is the insane lane train. He's got to think win or go home. Sandfer fighting for his life already in week 3. Most likely going to be 9:30 on schedule, but it'll be 10 o'clock in reality, as there's no way we can get the turnaround time in 90 minutes. That's it for that. Now we'll go into the graphic of the standings and where everyone stands. And, well, let me tell you something right now. It doesn't get much closer than this in Group A. JT versus Toaster Guy, both at 4 points. Now, one thing to note, it's a little big thing. JT, because he didn't get the 5-1 last week, and Toasty leads the group off of GD, which is the first tiebreaker goal differential. And let me tell you something, those points matter, and so does the GD. I expect Toaster Guy to try to step on the gas and maybe not get a 5-1, but if he can get a 4-2, he'll be in the good shape. Then the battle for third, well, pretty much lay on a bye coming up this week, so he can't do much. But for DJ and Sandfer, the winner of that game, if we get a winner, we'll automatically vault to third. That game will matter a lot. Top 3 advance of each group. It should be fun. Sandfer, especially with the -4, has to think must win, has to think win big, especially to erase that -4. Maybe try to get a 5-1 and get it back to all square, which would make things interesting and exciting. That's it for that group stage graphic and the group standings. Now we'll go into the scene, and let me tell you right now, it's a packed house here. Halloween Eve. Got my boy Ard, who's going to be reffing the game, a little co-com. Got short just in case for some back-end commentary. Joining us, of course, is the players. This will be JT, and of course, Toasty Guy, Crikey Man, the land of the Crikey down there. We'll see how it goes. Both guys can be ready. Let's start it off with my man Art. Art, it's good to have you back. Looking forward to seeing what you can do. Your thoughts on just this match? Obviously, JT was the man, right? He was the myth, the legend. He was the points leader. Some company. Your thoughts on JT changing his approach with some company up at the top?
I don't think so. I think don't change anything if it's not broken. Really, because here's the thing: you gotta remember, 6 games is a lot. It could change at a turn of a dime. So don't fix it unless it's broken. So if this goes well for him, he'll do fine. But if he has a problem here by at least the third or fourth game of tonight, he might need to figure out something different.
Well, you talk about this, Short. You were obviously the last man to stream a JT game. I was not there. It was a crazy ending. You got to think that was an insane game. He was up 3-0, all the momentum in the world, and then, boom, Lane found a way to play his little clutch gene and get back to a 3-3. And now for Toaster, got absolute beatdown of Charles Sandfer, where everyone thought, oh man, here we go, Sandfer going to roll in here and at least make it a game. There was no game. It was all Toaster Guy in that one. Two different schools of thoughts. One coming in hot, one coming off a tie. Where do you think the middle ground will be? There ain't no winner here. We get a winner unless it's a tie. We actually get a winner. They're going to be smooth sailing right into that RO12, which is big.
Yeah, I think it's the mindset of wanting to, be safe because a win, obviously, even a draw. I mean, it still has the pressure on you, but you're still in pretty good standing to advance. But you want to have that lock and key guarantee. You know that better than anyone, Kay. But
Yes, sir.
You want to have that guarantee. So there's no doubt that they're going to be looking for the dub tonight. But it'll be interesting. We already touched on like what happened before. Obviously, JT he ran into Lane, which he had already done this once again against Toast. So it's not surprising to me to see that happen. But for that game between JT and Lane, since I was hosting that, it was basically the first 3 games we thought it was same song second verse for JT as he had against DJ, where he won 4-2. Lane had junk and JT had everything going for him, but then the tide started to turn. The scales started to tip the other way, and Lane was able to draw out for a second straight week, and it ended up being same song second verse for Lane Sanders as opposed to Jesse Turner. I'll have to see if we're going to go back to that first verse again for JT, or is Toast going to keep the momentum going? He basically showed everyone that Sandfer win back in May wasn't a fluke. It basically ended up in the same place, only gave Sandfer 1 win as he did in the round of 64 in May. So it'll be interesting, but overall for the matchup, these guys, if I were in their shoes, I'd want the lock and key to the round of 12. I'd want it to be just locked down. And Toast will be going into a bye following this game, so that definitely a win will take the pressure off coming out of the bye. Whereas if he drew or lost, he will more than likely be in a must-win situation if there's any chance left for him in that situation by the time he gets out. And then of course you have JT going into the going for week 5 bye, so he'll be He wants to have it locked down by next week, where we have that classic matchup against Sandfer.
A classic matchup indeed. If it is JT Sandfer, that'll be round 4 in their careers. The teratology of Sandfer corrected me last week. We get that match. All right, let's go to the players. Let's start it up. Let's start with the man of the hour, Mr. Home Team, Jesse Turner. You were the perennial favorite, the group, basically the leader of this entire group stage. The format was built for you. Now you got a challenger, man. A little bit of an SVG coming in here with Toaster Guy. Thoughts on what he's going to do with his pump and dump, get to Uno style, and how you can combat that tonight. And also knowing you got to play the points game as well.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I know that Toasty, he nearly had the victory sealed up against Lane, but then Lane was able to even him out, just like he was able to do with me in our match. I got to 3-0, and then he came back, and we ended up at a draw. So, I mean, if he gets a game or two ahead, like it won't really set me on my nerves end that much. But yeah, I mean, whatever he does, I can adapt. But I just got to make it to where any moves I make, it'll be tough for him to adapt. I'll make sure I got what I can to make sure he doesn't really have an answer for it.
No, definitely, JT. You got to think about this too. You talk about just the combating styles of Toaster Guy going back and forth. It's going to be a fascinating duel between that patient style you like to exude versus Toaster's interesting, intricate style. Toast, I want to ask you, man. Thank you for those comments. Well, we all know your goal is to get this down to Uno, right? Your goal is to get this down to Uno, see if the opponent cracks. You're playing probably the one guy in this league that loves no power play. He's going to put on his show. How do you get in JT's head knowing that you have a chance to not only take yourself into a great position in week 5 because you're on a week 4 bye, but you can seal your round of 12 fate tonight with the win? Talk to me how you're going to approach this game. It's a big one. Thoughts on it? And he'll type that out. We'll go back to my man. Let's call him Ref Check. He's got a couple names. We'll go Ref Check. Ref, you got to look at this. A couple things to note in this game. JT, normally he's a guy that likes to defer. Well, guess what? Toasty won. He's going to be on the deferred end tonight. Do you think that changes JT's approach? We know JT's been very notorious for back-end game wins, but maybe he needs to start it off strong, maybe get 2-1, put the pressure on. Where do you think that could be advantage for Toast or JT in that starting the game off? Let me know.
I don't think that's really going to change JT's style here, really. You got to understand, he likes to play a certain style, and I don't think either playing first or playing second is going to change the fact. So really, he's in a great position, and we'll just see how he goes here for these first 3 games that we're about to see here.
Yeah, you got to look at this short, too. This is a pressure moment. In a way, this is as close as you can get to a regular season game without being a regular season game, yet there's a playoff environment. This almost reminds me of a T5 game. Do you think that favors one in the sense that both guys were pretty consistent? I wouldn't say they were out of this world in the regular season as I read these comments right here. God, just play hard and throw in some unpredictability. Can't let JT get too much in the way of momentum. At the end of the day, I'm just going to play the way I've always done and play to win. Just got to do my best. Just got to do my best and ignore the pressure. Yes, sir. Thoughts on that, Sharp, before we start this up?
Can you repeat, please?
Your thoughts on this game being, in a sense, a regular season environment as Fitzy's back, a little regular season environment in the sense that we don't have the week 5 pressure, right? But yet this is a playoff environment. Yet at the same time, it almost feels like a regular season game. In a sense, you got to get the first to 4, and you punch your ticket into the round 12. Talk to me how the players are going to manage that, knowing that there's a game within a game within a game within a game within a game.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like whoever. If there's a loser tonight, it's not necessarily going to be, you're done. But like I was alluding to earlier, they want that lockdown combo. Especially with what's ahead for them. Toast the bye, JT with the week 5 bye, wanting to try and lock it down in the next 2 games. And to me, from a player perspective, I think it's all a lot to go through. But once you get down on that table, you're really just trying to stop the momentum. Because think about it, Lane obviously had junk against JT and wasn't able to really start anything until the 3-point possibility was out of grasp. But in this situation, momentum can be a killer if you're playing the points game, because they like anybody can get it once someone gets to 3. Once you're down 3 to whatever, there's legitimately no chance of you getting the 3 points in the standings, and the best you can do is push it down the road. And what these guys want to do, like I said, they're looking for that lock and key, so they need to find that 4th win. And if someone goes up 2-0, there's going to be some serious urgency from the one who's down, because they are trying to. Because if it's Toast, got to push it to your home stand to try and take that momentum. But if it's JT, then he could be in trouble, considering he's starting with the home stand, but which maybe why it'd be wise to defer. But obviously Toast took the toss this time, and he's employing that strategy. So we'll just have to see. But it's really, momentum is not something to be taken lightly in this, especially when you're trying to play the points game and what seems to be a make or break type game. Not quite in.
What's going on, guys?
Not quite like playoff elimination, but it is pretty damn close.
You take a couple for sure. No problem. No problem. Happy Halloween. No problem.
Big boss.
It's Halloween at the old crib, so well, sure, we'll take some commentary if I can handle the kids.
Need that now?
Nah. They come in sporadic moments. Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, my town celebrates trick or treat a day before. Why? Because tomorrow we have the second world's biggest Halloween parade, so that's why we celebrate a day before. But anyway, that's near the point. If I see a kid coming, I'll just have short take the commentary. I got the
just
mic.
hit that mute button. I got you.
Appreciate that. All right, Ard, enough with the introductions. We went too long on the commentary, as usual in pre-games with KT. Let's get this set up. Let's get this match that we've been waiting for underway. JT Toasty. There they go. You guys know the drill. Uno ping if you want. You guys are studs. Don't worry about that. Best of 6. No power play. And the best thing about this game, winner moving on to the round 12. 99.9 for sure. This is a classic match. TI is 3-3, as usual. Here we go.
Oh, hold on.
Yes, sir, Ard. And now we go to those most famous words. Ard, please do them.
Jesse Turner, how many cards?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, Sean. So it is October. It's the
Oh, boy.
10th month of the year, so we'll do a 10-card start.
Let's go, JT, with a little symbolism. Here we go.
Let's start it.
We're underway with the little retro way. I just mentioned him earlier in the meeting. That's funny. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Hey. All right, let's move it on. Let's see what it's gonna be. Yes, sir. All right, let's see what JT will. Let's see what JT will do here. We talked about this short. He's got that patient style, but he can also be aggressive. How about you play your card the first start of the game? That's a crikey way to start.
Crikey. Yeah.
Toaster could play his card if he goes double reverse combo, but decides to go with the bad Brad special.
All the stakes out here, guys. I've got the popcorn. Go. It is real.
Stakes are out here. We'll have to put some extra salt and pepper on the corn. Here comes JT. He goes back to double retro off the starting card.
Extra butter. Anyway.
Fitzy's dream right there with the butter. Now we'll move on to JT's turn. Let's see what he's going to do. He's done a little bit of, as we go half off special from Toast. There's JT with the +2. Looking for a run. Jesse Turner.
Oh, boy.
Triple play, and he's got himself down to a couple cards. We talked about this, all right? JT and those massages. It's coming true, maybe.
Hey, here's the thing. I was thinking here.
Oh, man.
Jesse Turner's.
Oh!
Toasty guy tries the he tried to cut him over, but JT with the undercut to Allen. Wow, in the red.
Hey, here's the thing. Jesse Turner, as I said earlier, don't fix it unless it's working, and it's right now working.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And right now, all Toasty can do is just play it clean. Does JT have a run here? Back to double Allen. A lot of doubles for JT tonight. Wow, early. Well, that can mean something, all right. In short, sometimes when you play those double cards, you could be out of red. Let's see. Toasty plays a cool, smart move. Does JT have more red, though?
Or does he have a switch right here?
JT, does he have a 4? Does he have a green 4? Does he go cap here? Does he try cap with the crazy player? Does he go back to non? Do we see a Raj? Is a Raj in there? Let's see. JT loading up. Is it split ammo? We've seen this with Chomik multiple times in the courses.
Ooh.
Here's split ammo. This could be a split ammo, Art.
Oh, not quite
No.
though. Not
Check.
quite though.
That's a huge check right there. JT lays the gauntlet. Probably was thinking short. One less card as Fitzy rejoins again. Now Toaster Guy's got 4 fresh. He's got to reevaluate. Does he go back to that previous color? Does he just drop the hammer? +2 in the back pocket? Let's find out. Jesse Turner has got the game to check.
Yeah.
And Toasty Guy says, that's enough. I'll stop you with this G +2. Does he have another one in the back pocket? And we talk about this, Art. JT is not a guy that usually all the time get this down to 1 card. That's Toasty, sticking at 1. But he's trying that here tonight, and I think it's a good move early. Game 1, let's try it. Only 2 cards is going to cost them. It's not bad.
It's a ditto on the back end.
Just a couple of freshies there. Nothing too bad.
Let's see if Art walks himself right into that one. Let's see. That probably would have been. That could have been winner. That could have been winner short. That was a good plus. That could have been winner. That could have been a winner. For sure.
Smart play there by Toasty.
Now Toasty, I think at this rate, if you're Toaster Guy, you're thinking, okay, well, if that was winner, what was his 2 freshies? You almost had to approach that. What was his 2 freshies? You're banking on it. He's just going to run the yellow.
And are they both numbers?
Great move from Toast, right? Just play it cool. You don't know what it could be a different color. Good move. Keep him back to 3. Do a good job with the 0 sugar. Let the game flow come to you. That's what Toaster Guy does. He doesn't have much ammo, it appears, other than that +2. So the game flow is working in his favor right now.
Could be playing conservatively.
Let's see if he wants to switch. Switches are key. JT, nothing really happened on the 0 sugar. Not surprised. 0 sugar. Hard to really execute a move. Let's see. Toast loading up right here.
For once, there wasn't a 0 switch when you said that.
Yeah, I was holding my breath. Really?
You walked into that one.
Walked into that one. Oh, JT fires away. Was
Even
ready
when
on
I
a
think
ghost
I'm
desk.
safe. God dang it.
That was a ghost-esque move from JT. We don't see that ever from JT. A little fire right
With
there.
the
from
ALV.
He had it ready.
He had something in preparation for that.
Toast makes a bold 0 sugar. Here we go.
Oh.
We're going to get this down to maybe 3 with a triple. Remember, I don't expect, or just a double. I don't expect any 3 or 4 baggers from these guys. There's no power play. There's no need to do that. We talked about this.
Unless that's what they're down to.
Correct. We're going to go into a little bit. They ran dry. JT dry. Fitz, your thoughts on this game so far? Fitzwater, thoughts on this opening stanza right here, if you want to say anything. Fantastic. We'll move on to the game right here. We're going to be drawing out a little bit now. Both guys in a good. Toasty got crikey. Changes the red. It's going to open up the 4 art.
Yeah. And really, that's just going to let both players get something in.
Well then,
Yeah, now already got to think here. Toasty Guy has laid the gauntlet down. He hasn't had much ammo. I think he's preparing an ammo run right here at some point.
At some point, but right now,
Run the numbers.
Arrow right now still pointing at Turner.
Yeah, at this rate, it's just going to come down to run numbers. Does JT get this to dose? He does, in the Sandfer. Toasty looking to match. Can he match? Play a little mix match right here. Does Toasty have a trail mix? He does have some trail mix in the back end. Does he switch to color next time? We'll find out. JT looking for check. He gets the trail mix over to yellow. Oh, Toaster Guy looking to match. Is this going to be double Uno? What a finish this is going to be. Both guys are punisher. No, JT looking for the win. Does he have it? No.
No.
Wow, both guys have exhausted each other. Wow. Okay, resetter. JT, no magic on Draw City. We're going back a little bit on the Warren track. Toast.
Not able to get gone.
That's nothing crazy. That's nothing crazy. Just a repeat.
Yet.
JT looking first. JT magic on the bailout.
Ladies and gentlemen, the massages have begun.
JT, goddamn, with the massages once again. Left foot, right foot. What were we thinking on that one right there a little bit? Were we thinking left or right on the bailout? No, all joking aside, JT, really good job excluding those massages right there. You definitely rubbed the big toe. Point is, your thoughts on just how you pretty much played a more toaster style. You got to Uno on that +4 to yellow 6. You decided to play into his style and see if he had anything on the back end. Thoughts on that game one where you decided to play into his style despite the bailout and how you executed that game.
I do got lots of thoughts on that. That was
yeah, sure.
Honestly,
I know you do.
That was a very much out of my element game. Like when I had that wild +4 the first time, like I had the choice to either switch colors, and because I knew he wasn't far behind me, or go with the wild switch now and hope he didn't have an answer, even though I did give him 4 freshies. But I mean, I had to, do a little bit of a adaptation, like I said, just trying get a little bit out of my element. But that time it worked.
JT, you think this toaster guy style, he's more heading downhill, where he's heading downhill, trying to get you on the ammo where he didn't have it, almost playing your favor that game? But you look at the stats right there. It was an even game on wild, regular. So was reverses. So was pretty much the skips. It was just 1-0. But the 2+4, did you think, excluding the bailout, did you think him playing more of that head down, downhill style almost favored you, knowing you could play that patient game? But you also rushed him towards the back end where he got out of that rush phase. You were going to go back into your style with the patience. Talk to me how you've been able to adjust to the game flow.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean the final Y +4 I got, like that was top deck. I was just fortunate to get that. But yeah, he definitely played very steadily that time. He did show plenty of patience. Of course, me, I wanted to be just that little bit ahead in case he did have something. But yeah, I mean, it's the way the way he's playing so far, I give respect for, but still got hopefully no more than 5 more games left.
Well, we will have 5 more games guaranteed, JT.
Yes.
Absolutely. And yeah, man, sometimes you got to have steady hands to rub those feet. I definitely get what you're throwing out. But Toast, in my opinion, right here, you said the 4 freshies gave it a yellow +2, right? Did you think you could have been a little bit more, I don't know, cleaner on the switches? Because remember, you went with the undercut strat over to that green 9, and then JT went. Could you have maybe forced him to do the switches first, or were you saying it's a feel-out game, I got to know JT style, it took a little bit to get warmed up? Thoughts on that? Or do you think JT found a little bit of his element, exclude the bailout, right? That happens. Do you think JT found a little bit of his element to say, hey, you know what, this style of playing in a toaster guy is not the worst thing, and now he's got the data point to move on for the next game?
I think that's still a little bit too early to call here. It's just really early here, and I think JT's still trying to understand how Toasty style's kind of going, because you just said Toasty's kind of going with how JT plays. I think JT's trying to see how Toasty plays, so it's still going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, sure, you gotta look at this, man. Hold on a second. I mean, maybe I could have tried to force the switch, but then I was drawing one the blue, and I'd rather not throw in a new card. You don't want to open up Pandora's and start getting into a more of a, I guess you could say, an upper deck game where JT could bounce off the deck. Sure, we always talk about JT. He's known for the bailouts, right? Exact crikey, absolutely. But he's known for that upper deck game. He loves the bails when he. Do you think Toasty almost has to limit the draw cities in this game, knowing that JT's got the luck, or do you think it's still too early to make that assumption, considering we still got 5 more?
It is too early, but I mean, it's situational. It depends on who is where on the table, how many cards there are outstanding.
I think it's going to be a good point. We'll see if Toasty types. You got to think our JT. I would say Nam as well. Those two guys, they like to run 9-card special at some point. We'll see that probably later tonight from Nam. But JT may save that for that game 3, because he's not going to be at home for 4 to 6, so we won't have a guaranteed game 6 9 cards. Now with Toaster guy, you got to think he loves the full sends, but he'll sprinkle a little bit of whipped cream on that 5 and see if he can maybe paste one on a Plan A win. We'll see. Haven't had a Plan A. 7 minutes is no Plan A win. They had to go through Plan B, C, D, and to an extent Plan E. So we'll see how that one goes. Just waiting for Toasty to type some thoughts here. Reminder to the folks at home, winner of this game, the 5-card Magic bullet in the chain, baby. I like it. We'll see how it goes. The old classic. Can't spell classic without K. Anyway, all right, I think that's enough rambling. Let's get to game number 2. JT's call, 10 off the board. What's it going to be?
Yep, 10 off the board for you, JT. How many cards for game number 2?
-1 to 9, please.
Number
All right,
9.
there we go. Well, we're going to see it right there. Let's see. We'll see if JT can get the job done as we go to A. Rogers on the yellow 4. All right, he says Toast. He's fired up. Needs to get this one back. You got to think here, Short. One of the things with, JT as he goes into that double, or no, the D2 champion, Steven. Yep, the D2 champion. You got to think with JT, he's got to remember that 3-0's lingering. That 3-0 lingering from last week, right? He's got to make sure he cleans this one out. But in the same sense, Toaster guy had domination last week. As there's the switch right to the guy he just beat, right on cue. Charles Sandfer. Beautiful. Making my job easier here, Night Art, for real.
Okay.
But we'll see. Okay, yeah, we'll see. Let's see if JT likes that. Okay, and throws down maybe some heat right here. Let's find out. He's been pretty calm. There's the Toaster guy. Oh, JT with the Toasty, a little special.
Toasty.
Got to think right here, Art. Crikey, mate. Crikey. That's a big one right there. But let's see what Toasty. No big one there. No beauty there. He's going to go to a DJ Curtis. We go into Ghost. We'll see him later tonight. You got to think now, run the numbers again, Short. They're both run the numbers down really clean, right? And Toasty draws early. That's big for Jesse Turner.
He was already behind on that
Off
double
the get-go.
that JT made in here. He's going to capitalize on the situation.
Jesse
run.
Turner. Jesse
run.
Turner. Triple skip. Looking for the quad. Is this the check? Jesse Turner foot massages, baby.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? The
What's
foot
what's the log
massages,
say?
man.
137.
JT, it wasn't the right foot or the left foot. It was the calves right there, man. Talk to me about that calf massage in the back end to get that Plan A win. What a night so far. Unbelievable.
All right, I got the dream hand
Whoa.
to make that run possible, like that the tricolor of skips and then the live 4. But I mean, you're asking me if it was the left foot or the right foot. It's the one that mashes the gas. It's the right foot.
JT has thrown the gauntlet down right there. Good. No comment for Con. That was perfect. Playing that with Toast. How do you adjust that? He's throwing the gauntlet down on you. The only thing you could have done there, honest to God, was nothing. The only thing you did was to switch to it because you have kept it yellow. I mean, I don't really know. I don't got much to say. You couldn't have done. I think you were.
I don't even blame you.
Nothing to stop. That's unfortunate. Crikey, nothing you can do. All right, I mean, we talked about this Jesse Turner and those massages, man. He's getting the card lock at that special 9 card. Something about that 9 card when JT, it clicks. How does Toasty guy get? He's got to win this game. JT ain't going to blow a double 3-0, right? Because he's going to learn from the lessons from how does he got to get this game to make this more of a match right now? Because JT is starting to run away with it for now.
Yeah, I think Toasty now is he already knows his bye week is now looming for next week. If he doesn't do anything starting now, he's in deep trouble when he goes into his homestand, really. So this is a win or you're in trouble.
Yeah, remember, he's not in trouble, Short, of course, on the points. He's looking good on points, but he's got to, for this game, with that week 4 bye, it's a little tricky because week 5 is a great week, but it's also a week of pressure. So this is the last week where the pressure's on, but it's not fully on. That's the one thing about a week 4 bye you got. You're going right from a non-pressure to a high-pressure situation. So let's see how he responds to adversity. We had seen him do that, of course, against Charles Sandfer. We saw last week down 1-0, and he rattled 5 off. So it's not unlike Toasty to rattle 4 off. He's been in this spot before. Let's just see what he can do. I think this is a good litmus test for sure. Thoughts on this before we go to game 3?
It all depends. Coming out of the bye, but if like I've been saying from the start, they want the lock and key. So if Toast wants any shot at that, he's got, and that's what I said about momentum. The momentum's already going for JT. Now, granted, that's Plan A city. But it still helps momentum in a non-Plan A situation. Going up 2-0, feeling good. Last home start. Really, for Toast, he's just. I mean, if it's another Plan A game, there's nothing I can say. But he's just gotta do what he can to try and combat the 10-on-1.
Yeah, and the first game for sure definitely was more of a cleaner game. This one for sure, Plan A. The first game was more Plan A through CD, but this one, nothing Toasty. He was a sitting duck. All right, JT, we're done with 10 now. We're going to run it down to crazies? What are we thinking here?
Yeah, what the heck? Let's do 8.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Making my job easier. Let's go.
Crazy.
I'm getting deja vu, you guys.
Yeah, I am as well. It's crazy. Sometimes the boss talks, we roll, I guess. That's how we're going with it.
Yeah, mostly we're kind of trying to do this.
Well, let's see what JT does as he go crazy. He's got nothing off the start.
Oh, no.
Oh,
let's
boy.
see. Toasty's first chance at something. He's going to go 0 short. I'm not falling into this again. I'm not.
Great move.
I'm not. Thank God.
Now just wait.
Know.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, we're out of green art.
3-color strat. 3-color.
Are you kidding me?
And that's what separates the best in this league. How to win on 2-3 colors, and they're going to have to figure it out right here. You got to think, Gar, we haven't.
This guy stinks.
You got to think, Gar, we haven't seen 12, 13 colors, but that's where we're headed to now. Both guys obviously have experience, but when you have an 8-card start, you expect to roll. Nothing on the 8. Who has the advantage, you think? Do you think Toasty finally gets a little advantage considering he hasn't had much all night? Or do you think this back in the JT's house getting more cards off of Draw City?
I got no idea on this one. Really.
No idea? Speechless. Crazy. Unbelievable. We'll see how it goes right here from JT's going to go with the Gun Classic.
There's a wink there.
Let's see if a little switch happens. This is going to Zach 103. Then we got a bad lurking. Just goes into your pets. 2-7 combo.
Oh,
there it is.
There's
Eli,
the blink.
one of JT's best friends, Eli Gabrett. Let's see what it's going to be from Toaster Guy. He goes into Ghost. JT now, you got to think here, Art. He could find a little bit of a magic run right here if he wants it. New color. You wonder if he's got some magic pulled in the back pocket.
He could. You don't know. He likes to have like that poker face.
Poker face. Speaking of poker face, that's Tripp's colors, Art. That's Tripp's color. We're just waiting on the blue to get the Pandoras wide and open. Into Brock. The Rock, we'll see him on Friday night. Should be a fun one. Now, Jesse Turner in the 2-0 lead. Got control. Can Toasty seize it back? Big moment right here, Short. You got to think now. Under 10 cards, we start to get back to that crazy 8 wheelhouse. We started off with Rogers again. We saw that in game 3 off the starter. One possession, JT narrowing the gap. And Toasty's out. This is big. This is 2-color for Toast.
For the lead.
JT got it in the Brad. Is that double deuce colors, Art? Are we only going to go 2-color rest of the way? That'd be something.
Oh, that would be an interesting strategy here.
JT flips it. The thing is, we go blue 1. God, thanks, Short. We haven't seen a fade look yet. This would be a perfect time to pull. JT, I just said it.
You
haven't seen a fade look. Walked into it again. Undercut strat. Don't tell me I don't know the game. That's how it works around here. And JT's out. Toasty with a magical save on green. Does he have more?
This is a
Does
stall.
he go?
Ooh, wait,
no, it ain't. This. I know this play. Save a little green on the back end. Play a little cooler.
Oh.
Force the switch. There it is.
Wow.
Classic from Toast.
Oh!
Back to blue. Triple color switch. Does JT Culp? You know he's going to find some magic. He goes back to red. Are you kidding me with the crossover?
Left foot.
Man, oh man, I think that's a left foot. Pump the brakes a little bit there. Can Toasty smash it? He's going to smash it with the KT.
Oh my God. Toasty says, I got right foot. Crikey.
Does JT give us a stroke and go back to red right here? No.
No, just gonna play. Just play easy cool here.
Crazy sequence right there. Crikey, if I may add. Let's see if Toasty can find the crikey magic to get this to dose on double. Toast, let's see. Does he just play this cool? Gotta catch my breath right there, man. That was a crazy sequence. Toaster guy typing it out. You know he's gonna find a way. Here's a single looking for a dub. Toaster guy for the dubs. Double blue skip. This is for check. Is this it? Or is this his classic? Just get that boy to Uno. Get that game down to Uno and see if he cracks. Toast looking for the win, or it's going to be the classic. Here comes Toast.
He's diving.
Looking to get this at 2-1. He needs to get this game to keep this series alive in terms of a win. Toast still typing it out. It's got to. You got to think here's short. If it's not, it's got to be the win right here. No, it's not. Classic Toaster then. Now JT's got a shot to respond. Does he have a +2? Jesse Turner. +4 magic, the classic.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and a +2.
Into
an Arch Store +2. He dialed that one up. Just like that, the scoreboard's flipped. Toast could not capitalize
on the JT soundboard, then I'm like, oh yeah, that's copyright.
Great move. Great move from Toaster Ice. Fitz, you got a comment. Fitzwater.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Let's go to Toaster guy right here. Oh, Fitzy.
I saw that one coming out from Turner. I knew it. I knew it. +4/+2. I saw that coming.
Fitzwater, Fitzdramas in the building. He saw it coming. Now we go into yellow. Gosh dang, what are we witnessing right now?
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. Toaster guy got what he wants. JT. Fitzy called it. He may have burned that ammo, right, Fitz? Excellent. Let's see what it's going to be from Toaster. Yes.
Yeah, damn right. He definitely burned it all up there. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's right. Toaster guy. Looking for a double. Looking to get this down to possibly Doser. It goes back to his famous Uno. Just a double.
Just a good double.
Is he trying to force a switch? Well, no need. JT on top deck. That will help. Yep, nothing. JT now, does he have a chance to switch it on the 9s? Jesse Turner looking for the switch on the 9. Is this the classic red? Yes, he's got the red 9!
Oh, you called that.
Crazy reads by KT. Toasty guys have a double to finish it off.
In Super League.
He's got double Uno. Holy snap. JT for a 3-0.
Wait, what the?
No.
Wait, what?
Oh, Toasty guy.
No, he didn't have it. He did not have it. He
fooled us. He fooled us.
I was like, wait, why does it say 2-1?
Now is it for the Uno? Regular. Unbelievable. Toasty fooling the commentating team.
Was it a mind? Ooh, no, never mind.
Nah, I think he just messed up.
No. I was like, imagine that was a mind trick and he pulls a double play.
Classic, man. Classico.
Oh my god.
JT now got a chance. Nothing is this game. Crazy sequence. It is game. Toaster. Oh, we got people here. Short.
Stand back, John. Have a go.
I'll be right back.
Finally.
Oh, my
finally. Hallelujah.
Toast, how did it feel to get that one down? I mean, you were fighting 10-on-1. I bet. Just thoughts on pulling that one. I mean, lots of crazy firepower back and forth, and that blue-red sequence there, back when the Wild, just having an answer for him there. I bet it had to feel good after not having an answer the last game. I bet it did. Yeah, uphill and downhill. That's really what it was, and now it'll be going to your homestand, and you need to win all of them to get the full 3 points. So how are you going to keep that momentum building as you keep going on forward? All playing. Oh, really?
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Right, I'm back.
Yeah,
Appreciate that cover.
Look at those remarks from Toast there. Okay.
As I get complimented on my headset by some women. Let's see what we got. I had the numbers. Yeah, thank you, Fitzwater. Appreciate
that
you,
was
man.
respectful. I knew if you turned all them ammo, I knew that was your plan in mind.
God,
Well,
hey,
respect.
Fitz, are you seeing something out there with the reads, man? Your thoughts on the reads this game? Thoughts on JT's reads?
Yeah, as soon as I saw JT pull that ammo, I knew he was going to burn all that up, and Toasty was going to take advantage of all of this mistakes.
Fitzy with the reads right there. We go JT. Jay, you had a lot of interesting looks on the reads right there. You decided to play a little bit more aggressive on the ammo. It didn't bite you originally, but then towards the end, Toasty said he had all the numbers. Could you have combated all those numbers, or did you just think, you know what, I've got time, I got 2-0 lead. Let's try to hammer a little bit and see if we can get this 3-0 by doing some more tactics that were a little bit off conventional compared to the first two games. Talk me through it.
Yeah, you know what? I truly didn't. And when I had to burn that wild +4, I probably should have not played the red +2 right after. I probably should have kept that in the bank in case I needed it. That was my one error that I made that I remember. But I mean, on the very start, I did not have a green, and we just had to keep drawing and drawing until I got one. But I'll try and see if I can get those massages again.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
see if they'll
sir.
come back.
He gets it.
on the right foot, man. Make sure you get that pinky toe always. Art, you gotta look at this game right here. You gotta look at this game from a interesting juxtaposition. You got Toaster guy, got a big game 3 win. He stole one right there to get this game back into play. Do you think he tries the magic bullet on 5 to try to change the pace? Or do you think he tries to limit some of that ammo JT can get an upper start? Thoughts on the game and how he's got to flow it the rest of the way at home now? He likes what I'm seeing. He likes that. He likes it.
You know what? I'm just going to let that be the talk in there. I'm not going to say much else on that.
Ard, you read my mind. Let's do the famous. Go for it.
All right, Toasty. No 8 cards. How many cards for game number 4?
Crikey Man looking for a full sender. I know Fitz gonna light that one. Fitz gonna light that one for sure in the building. Yes, sir.
Oh,
And a free choice! Damn!
Yes, sir.
Really sending it.
Really full setting with a +4. JT shocked even. That massage couldn't handle that one on the back end with the pinky toe. Gosh dang. All right, here we go. Let's see what it's going to be here from Toaster Guy. He can go explosive, he can go regular, or he can go nuclear. What do you think?
I don't know. Take your poison.
What?
Nuclear?
What?
Are we going
I'm
nuclear?
gonna answer that. Oh, never mind.
He's going to go explosive for now. Let's see if it's nuclear right here, Art.
Oh,
I
never
don't think
mind.
it's nuclear.
Answer the question right here.
No, this is
It's
closer,
15
just
cards.
closer.
We don't need to go nuclear right now.
Yeah.
Just a little flashbang.
Fitz, you like?
Yeah, just a flashbang.
I was gonna say play conservative and go for it at the end. Don't play it too fast. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I definitely know what you mean, my man. Let's go one down this time. Let's see what it's going to be here now for both. JT trying to erase that +2 off the start, which isn't going to cost him too much. So it's still a nice even game here, 15-11. You know JT can make that up in one turn, Art. He's got a 4-5 bagger if he needs it in one turn. That's how JT operates.
Yeah, Turner could play one of these crazy stats, strategies that could really just get him back close or even take the lead.
Toaster guy tries the aggressive stretch. He hasn't really, as we go double Eli, he hasn't really been aggressive on it. He hasn't had the cards. That was his first chance. Maybe you got to think Unleash the Beast as I got some more kids. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Don't take that one out of context.
Over to yellow.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah, over to yellow on that. I'm gonna take that opportunity.
Yeah, just take. We'll keep going here for a second.
Yes.
Let's see, what does Toasty do here after the switch to the yellow 9 by Turner?
Toast with the 3 game. Oh,
red.
there's
9.
there's that undercut art. There it is. Into the green.
There it is.
And from the top to the ground. JT, you can serve or unmute yourself whenever you're good. I know his headphones are still. And there's the 3. Ain't it cool on that green after the triple? Triple 9 there.
Is Turner trying catch up here? But Toasty is just running smooth here. He is just playing it real calm here.
Calm and collected. There's the half off special.
Yep. After the 4 down to the 2.
Yeah, just do that from now. I apologize. Like I said, I got the trick-or-treaters here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyway, let's see what we got here.
Over the green
Crazy.
8 now.
Crazy game. Now, if I am a little more cracked out than usual, yes, I had some of the Halloween candy. Not surprised. Anyway,
Well, okay.
let's see what will be here from Toaster Guy. Green 1.
Just playing it cool here.
Shit,
Here
that's
comes
you walked into
Turner.
that one. You walked into that one, Art.
We've been saying that a minute, but now he's making his move.
We've been expecting it.
Oh
We've
my
been
good
expecting it.
Yeah.
What? Is that Rainbow Reverse?
Wow.
Skittles.
Did I see that on my bingo card?
No, Rainbow
Skittles.
Reverse. Into Elaine Sanders.
With Skittles.
Fitz, your thoughts on that Rainbow Reverse analysis?
I'm speechless on that one. I don't know if I would have played that one that early, but that's just me. But
That's incredible. Says Fitzwater.
That run. That run does get Turner the PA.
I did say earlier, JT could play one of those sorts of strategies that
It's working.
either tie it or take the lead.
God dang it, working.
Does that give up too much to Toast? Does that give him a lot? Does that give him good reads? We'll have to see. Here he comes with the switch.
Toaster guy looking to tie this up. No, he goes into JT's card. Is this JT going to start the double Uno train with a double play of his own?
I was going to say, sometimes as Uno reverse cards can also backfire.
JT
Oh, no.
off the top. Ammo save. Ammo save. You got to respect that. You have to.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
JT guaranteed at least 1 point, and now is 1 away from getting. Jay, do you think that was a mistake from Toaster Guy to give that initial +2? Was that the? Because remember, it was only 3 +4s, and we already had 1 off the start, and then he got 2. Was those +4s off the start, or was that +2 mistake?
I mean, the +2. I mean, it couldn't hurt to give me a little bit more, ammo in the bag. But like right out the gate, I mean, that Rainbow Reverse. I knew I had to save it for the right time, and just rode the rainbow to the pot of gold at the end. I'm a happy Irishman.
Now, your thoughts, JT? You got the point. Now, you've been in this spot before where you had it against Lane, where it was 3-1 or 3-0, really. How do you keep putting that, as you said, foot in the gas on that right foot and make sure those massages are thick and clean?
That's right. Got to be hard on the gas, but
yes, sir.
Take care of yourself too. I got to take care of my toesies and just not pedal down too aggressively. Need to stay smart.
Yeah, you got smart Uno. Keep it down there hard, all right? Keep it down there hard. Toaster Guy, your thoughts on what you gotta do, man, with the lack of +4s and the +2s, man. You're getting absolutely bombarded 6-0 on the +4s, but you're still hanging in there. Do you gotta change your style up? Did you think the aggression was too much because you gave him too much ammo? Thoughts on what you gotta do, man, to adjust to his game, to his gameplay. Toast. Let's go to Short and Art. Let's go to Art. For Art, your thoughts on this game, man? JT is laying the gauntlet down right here and throwing a lot of haymakers. What do you think he's got to do to seal the deal? And what do you think Toasty's got to do just to get the point? Because now it's becoming a salvage job for Toast.
Pretty much. I think for Toast now, it's basically now just tie it up. There's no other way around it.
Short, he says right there, I can't resist. I mean, the wild is right there. I could not go for any aggressive play, but it was tempting. I can't resist.
Yeah, I get it.
Sometimes it's that pressure situation where you're down in the series, right? You got to make something happen, but it's about that patience. Now, you think, Short, here, Toaster Guy, he's got one advantage that maybe we can limit the cards and play 5, but how do you try to salvage the point knowing that JT is a hard guy to stop once he gets that ammo? How do you play this one?
I think you gotta play clean, really. I mean, he played pretty clean apart. I mean, there were like a few moments, but like they went his way, and that game 3 really felt like a momentum shifter. And yeah, I think if it's a 15 carder, and typically we talk about not seeing much firepower till about 9 or 10, maybe even 8. So I think for Toast, I don't think I would go for the low tier because we kind of seen what a mid tier start can do to him. And at this point, if I'm trying to salvage a point, I'm not gonna leave much up to chance, and I'd go back to the high tier again, try and work it down that way. But it'll be up to him.
Fitz, we're gonna go to you real quick, man. You've been talking about DM straight.
See, I know what's up.
Damn straight system. Fitz, your thoughts on Toaster Guy have to try to read this game? He's been a little bit lacking on the read. You heard JT. He wants to keep it hard and thick on that gas pedal with the ammo. Thoughts on what he's got to do here to get this back to a tie game? Fitzwater, real quick. The legend. There he is.
He can't go very aggressive early on. You can't play the +4s, +2s early. If you do, you're gonna pay the price. So you want to play as conservative as you can, and then go for it at the end. That's how I play it. I think that's what Toasty needs to play in my style. Conservative to start, and then for the full ammo at the end.
All right, so Fitzy's going to say play a little bit off the gas, control that throttle pedal, then hammer down. All right, it's game number 5. Toaster Guy's only got one chance to tie. It starts right here. What's it going to be? Do the honors.
Yeah. He's already said it. He wants 13.
Tough one there. Ferraro will have to go check out in the unemployment line, it looks like. All right, we'll see.
Yeah, thanks.
As Edward Ziemba talks about glazing, we go to a yellow 4. Here we go. Now, you got to think here, Art. Toaster Guy. Are we going to see a +2? Are we going to see it right here? He did it the prior game at home. Is he going to go for the gas right here? Let's see.
That would be a bad idea.
He's laughing at it, Art. Uh-oh.
That would be a bad idea.
Oh, no, I don't like how it's going to start.
Yeah, he'll
start.
Thank goodness. Crisis averted.
Well,
Crisis averted.
We're going to Drip Grim over there. What a combo. T5. Everyone remembers that one. Incredible. But, yeah, you got that one. But, yellow 6. You got to think now, Art. JT's more content running the numbers. Short, right? JT's more content running the numbers. You got to think, when does Toasty make the break? Is it 6 cards? Does he try something at night? There we go. Into that green 3. He's going to go with the first aggressive switch, Art.
Yep, here we go. This is what we kind of been waiting on for Toasty.
There it is, Fitzwater. There's the reads from JT. First one to strike. He's starting to go downhill, Short. He's starting to go for it. Short?
Toast might need to find a way to drop a bomb at some point if he has one.
Well, then.
Nothing too aggressive. Oh, see? Nothing too aggressive. Making the switch, but not
Oh
giving
my
him
goodness,
anything.
Toaster Guy.
Now that's smart play.
All right, smart plays.
To be fair,
Oh, good, Fitzy.
that was
You have
smart
a good time
play.
over there. But we'll see what it's going to be here from Toaster Guy in his blue. He wanted to go to the blue wild card.
Wow.
As 50 says, wow, in that blue 9.
Turner's doing pretty well after that switch.
Into a blue 6 now. We'll go to M.
JT with the PA, and he switches.
Yep. He got the PA, switching to Sandfer. JT running Fitzwater. So a big moment for Toast. What does he do to respond? That's Pandora's art. There it is.
Yeah.
Does Toasty have anything, or does he have any ammo? That's the thing. Is JT just gonna run this one down again?
Yeah, that's the one thing I think Toasty doesn't want to have happen. He needs to do something here shortly.
He also doesn't want to give him the keys to the castle.
That's the thing. You don't want to get. He got patience pays off. There it is. Now Toast can feel a little sigh of relief, unless it's truly a dry classic. They're both dry.
Then it's just. Then you're just at no man's land there.
Well, we don't want to see no man's land for the sake of the game, but we'll see. We have seen draw cities before. Toast loading. Loading up. Toaster guy. +4. Crikey.
Oh boy, that. Guess that's
Toast
a little bit
looking
of.
for-
Hold the
Oh, yeah.
phone. Hold the
Turn
phone.
around,
Hold the
gameplay.
phone.
You gotta remember,
Turn
Toaster.
around is fair play.
Hold the phone.
Gotta remember, Toaster guy's not a guy to finish always on this. He could play it easily, just get this to check and see where it goes.
Oh boy.
No,
Hold
this is
the
looking good.
phone. Hold
There's
the
your
phone.
+4s, big boy. There's your +4s, says the bot.
It's paying back. Paying back.
Well, he's just gotta play it right, yeah, but for sure.
Yeah.
What?
Hey,
What is
And
that?
it's game 5, and that's Toast's first +4s of the entire series.
Fitzy not happy. Fitzy angry.
I'm gonna save
no.
back my comment till the end.
Okay.
If this backfall,
I think you messed
if
up
this
a bit there.
backfall,
This is it. I think he's good. It's not
Yeah,
gonna
he's good.
backfire hard.
He's good. That's
It's
it.
over. Toaster guy gets some of that
Okay,
magic.
well, it worked.
Yeah, I would have agreed there if he would have got that the one. Toast, you got the cards you needed finally. Your first +4. It took 5 games. It reminds me a lot of the way you played against Lane, where you were getting everything. Lane didn't get a +4 for a long time. I mean, how did you get that one down? You have 2 +4s a wild, right? Were you just banking on maybe, you know what, he faded the red earlier and that was the ultimate lock and key? Toaster guy? Holy yes, about time. My lovely +4.
The generator's finally on. Did Tapir lend you some batteries, Toast? Lend you some batteries for that generator?
As Christian Tago and Ed Ziemba going crazy, Frisky, and Uno Lounge. I just wanted to get low enough to make a good plan.
Well, I guess that plan worked, eh?
Indeed, mate, indeed. Oh, JT throws a heat check.
Oh,
Okay, Lane. Whoa.
Wow.
It's tired of the trash talk of the die.
JT, you once famously called R. Denny Hamlin. Now you've thrown a little heat check on Toaster guy. Thoughts on the fire going back and forth right here on the table.
Okay, he did leave that window wide open. Like,
Wow.
I had to jump through that window, but I mean, hey, he played it right when it needed to. Those +4s, I've been in his shoes doing the same thing. But yeah, I mean, we got game 6. Well, let's see who's gonna be the best.
He did learn something.
Wow, JT's throwing the gauntlet down. This reminds me of you and JT. Thoughts on this rivalry? Understandable, says Fitzwater, the legend.
Look. Hey, I can understand that Turner's right now.
Yeah, he also
might
got
be-
that. Oh my god.
Look, I think Turner right now is almost seeing that deja vu is about to happen again. I think it's about to happen again.
It's a different kind of deja vu because he wasn't up 3-0.
Yeah, but he was up 3-1
We're
though.
all feeling it.
Fitz, real quick, Fitzwater. Abracadabra on game 6? Is that a yes or a no? You think it's going to be the Abracadabra game 6?
Yes.
Perfect. That's all I need to know. Appreciate that. Sure, your thoughts on just the craziness of this game. We've had everything. We've had +4 monstrosities. We've had +2 chains. We've had split ammo, a couple failures, a little draw city, a ton of foot massages, pinky toes and all. And then you throw in a little trash talk for the fuel of the fire. Man, what can you expect? Crikey, what a match. Thoughts on this game?
Oh, I don't even know.
Well, background noise too from Fitzwater too. Incredible.
I don't even know. Honest to God, like this is just slightly. I think that if game 2 didn't go so plan A, this could have gone any direction. The series we may be at I don't even know, because like if you take away the plan A specific game. Who knows what could have happened? But either way, yeah, JT might be having some PTSD, but Toasty has the same PTSD, and he's fighting to get over it and cause JT double PTSD.
Both guys tied against Lanar. Will they tie each other, or are we going to get JT? If he gets this win, welcome to the RO12, 99.9. One last call. This stream has been cracked out of control. Let's make it a go one. What's it going to be, Game 6?
Here we go. Game number 6. Toasty. No 8 or no 13. So how many cards?
I feel like another sender's coming.
It's going to be a full or no.
Yeah. Oh, did I
you
know? Did
called
I know?
it.
Oh,
You
I
called
spoiled it.
it.
Oh,
You
did I call it,
called it.
Toast?
My new
Prove it, Toast! Say it!
Prove
Bane.
full sender.
Full send. There
You're
it is.
damn right I said it.
Fitzy. Another +4. Are you kidding me?
What in the hell is going on? What is this?
The consistency from this bot is insane, Fitzwater. It's insane. Oh, man. No 5 bullet tonight. The bullet is done. We'll have to put that in the chamber for next week. Toasty will. Or not week 5 for him.
With the wild +4? Are you kidding me?
Hey,
Unbelievable.
Toast understands the assignment. He understands the assignment with that pick.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Holy heat check.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Huh? Or do you want to... What? Sorry, what?
Whoa. Getting a little wild here. Oh, first in the booth. Yeah. We'll go to JT's booth 5.
Yeah.
You know, right now for Jesse Turner, as he sees his own card played, he's going to go 1 up to M. You got to think right now here, Art. JT's in this prime spot to possibly clinch it right here. But now he's already tried so many multiple styles. Do you think he goes back to game 1? Play a little toaster style and see if he can stick it in there?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Careful, Kate.
JT, are you serious? No, Yoshi says we forgot to set the 0 power plays. Or is that true?
Yeah. My bad.
Do not use the power play, thank you.
If you use the power play, you will be assessed a technical foul.
It was my mistake, and by the time we were going, it was already too late. So
You can't
Anyway.
set it mid-game, can you?
Nah, don't even risk it. This has been this has been too good of a game. Let's not do that.
it was just my mistake. So
I'll go.
Gentlemen's agreement. Gentlemen's agreement. No, don't use the power play among the players. Thank
Well, I
you.
thank Yoshi for watching. Did not even think he was watching. Appreciate that.
He always watches.
Oh, there's the switch. There's the switch, Art. First one.
Oh, finally waited for one to happen, but let's see what Turner does here.
Fitz, you like that switch? Analysis, real quick. You like that switch there from Toaster Guy? Fitzwater. Fitz,
Great.
Wait for his-
Oh, there he is.
Let me double check that before. Yes, I do.
Yeah, all right then. Fitz, you gonna head out in 10 minutes?
Very smart. Very smart.
Smart switch says the Fitz. Let's see what it's going to be from JT. Taking a while here, Art. He got something cooking. He'll go 1 down. God, think now, sure. This is the clutch moment here. We start to lock in on commentary. The games are finished. You know, you got to look at Toaster Guy. He decides to switch it early. He's been 50-50 on the switches all night. It's been working to be the first guy switching, and sometimes it's been a backfire. I think right here he's going to have some plan. I got a feeling. We go double up.
Have to see.
JT now back in his courtyard. You got to look for JT. He knows he's played these game 6s before. He got the virtue of getting a tie and losing one. And then, of course, in week 1, he beat DJ and got the clutch gene. Let's see if he can bring that clutch gene back or his Toasty, get this to a 5 square. And remember, if we go 5 square, we go into week 4, entering, nobody's really safe in around 12. 5 points may not be enough. That's the thing. That's the micro margins.
That's the difficult thing about this sort of stuff. You want to make sure that you're safe here, but it's just
Hold the phone, Art. Hold the phone. No one's
Oh.
safe. Jesse Turner throws the gauntlet down.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
my
boy.
My goodness. JT.
Oh my!
Huge gauntlet.
That's a
Yes,
gauntlet and a That's a gauntlet and a half there.
Gauntlet and 3/4.
50 says it could backfire. Let's see if he ends up being
I-
right.
I
We'll
would
see.
not
That's a big move.
I would not disagree. I wouldn't disagree with what 50's saying there. I would not.
17 cards for the toast. He's got plenty to work with here. Plenty of time, too. Does he test him right here? Does he test that yellow? So this is where sometimes you start to overcompensate. I think it's a good move to test him. See if he's got it first. Good move.
Yeah. Test and
Great move from
Set him
Toast.
up.
That's a good
Set him
move, though.
up.
That's a good move. You could cross it over right over back to yellow. Let's see if Toast has that magic deuce in the back pocket. Or some wild plays, or maybe even just a reverse combo to get it back to yellow. No way.
Called it.
No way.
School
You want into that
of
one?
Reeds.
You want into that
I read your
School
mind.
of Reeds.
The Reeds go crazy.
Walk
Now
into
do you
that
got the right
CIA
number,
one.
is
though.
in the building.
He picked the wrong number.
Hey,
Oh my God.
hey, Toast. I got one thing to say to you. Psych. Wrong number.
Oh my God. Does he have the crossover back? Does he have the crossover back? No.
No.
He's got
Oh my
plenty
God,
of options,
JT.
though, so it doesn't really matter.
JT now is starting to run at Fitzwater. This is looking good. Does Toast have any answer?
Psych, that's a wrong number.
Oh boy, does Toasty guy have something in the back pocket? He's gonna go. That's a risk card. Huge
That's
risk.
a risk, but I think it could be worth the reward here.
I don't know. Hold on.
That's
don't
not a
jinx it.
yellow, Art. That's not a yellow.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I feel like he must have something backing this up.
Yeah, he might.
JT. That was probably JT's next move too. Short the blue 9. It's probably gonna be the
There
next
you
move
go.
anyway.
Yep, see, I told you he's got something backing it up.
Gotta have a +2 here. Does he have it? No, nothing crazy though. This is looking good for does JT checkmate it right here for the win?
For the
JT
win,
for the
he-
checkmate. That's it.
Oh,
Jesse Turner is
nice.
moving on to the round 12 most likely with the
7
win. He pulls
plus
the DJ.
4s. 7.
Jesse
Oh,
Turner.
Dude.
Jesse
GG.
Turner, congratulations, man. A big setup win. The massage is worth in game 6. You had the pinky toe, the big toe, the little toe, whatever toe. The toes were working, the hands were rubbing. Thoughts on this big win, how you were able to run down the numbers and let Toaster Guy burn up some of his ammo with the wild cards to ultimately finish the game.
Oh, yo, that's not
Yo.
yo. Those massages had some extra lotion. I tell you what.
Oh! Oh! What the?
JT, I like it.
Oh!
Yeah, I had to set him up with that +6, and I knew if I just like stayed patient, I kept my couple of blues, and I mean, once he played that wild blue, I thought, oh my gosh, I got the run. So
Brad doesn't miss his Jesse Turner. Which card strikes again? Jay, obviously you're going to have a teratology with Charles Sandfer in your last week, but with 7 points, that last game is going to be more of a comes down to seeding. I know you want to beat Sandfer again and get the trilogy on for the year. Thoughts on playing Toasty night and what you got to do in week 4 before you will most likely enjoy that week 5 bye. We'll see you in the round 12. Thoughts on it?
oh no, yeah, overall great one. He in games 3 and 5, he made his capitalizations when he needed to. I mean, in game 5 especially, like he really lined up his cards smart, and those +4s, he used them both to perfection, and he had the other action cards to use too. But yeah, it's great that he's made it up to Super League, but got to focus back on my quest now against Charles.
Oh.
Your thoughts on playing Sandfer for a 3rd time in the season? What you got to do to prepare for your bye week?
Yep, I've been down that road twice, got the win twice. I mean, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. I got to get the 3.
Ooh. JT, motivated. We'll see him. Thank you, JT. Congratulations on the win. Stay in the stream, of course, to the end with a quote. No, for sure. Toast, it's not the end of the world at the end of the day, but you're going to have to go from basically, that was your first taste of high pressure, right? Let's face it, you got to go right into a high pressure situation because you're not playing week 4. You're going right into week 5, which will be somewhere around 2 weeks. Thoughts on what you got to do in 2 weeks in November to get some November Uno criking your way down there? Just win, baby. I like it. But your thoughts on your last match will be who's it? Is it DJ? I think it's DJ. Thoughts on DJ week 5.
That's correct.
As Toasty type said, or what a match. We had some fun in games now, obviously. I had to make it a little fun for this game. Both guys cranked up, right? Cranked up, crikey, whatever.
Right
A little
up.
extra lotion, as JT says, a little extra lotion. It's Halloween Eve. Your thoughts on just this crazy game and Jesse Turner, one of your good friends, making it to the round 12. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this: Turner played really good. I think if he didn't do that move in Game 6, it could have been a whole lot different. But good on Turner to get the win, and who knows, that could have really did lock up a spot for him into the round of 12.
Shorty guy, I think from a long-term perspective, if JT beats Sandfer, 10 points is going to be pretty hard to touch unless we get someone magic in Group B. You got to look, that's a 7-10 matchup, and if you can get that with no power play still, maybe cap lurking. Thoughts on JT, and what does Toasty got to do? We don't know now. He's kind of in the fate of we have no idea what's going to happen next week. We won't see him until 2 weeks. What he's got to do in week 5, which is the scenario week.
At worst, he's got to win, and I think that's a good mentality to have. But we'll obviously have to see the standings by week 5. For JT, I mean, he got that lock and key like I talked about, and it definitely will make it that fourth win was key, especially with the week 5 bye. So now he can rest a little easier with that week 5 bye. He was sending it like when he picked it live feel, and he was able to get the job done when he needed to. No PTSD from pain, as both these guys experienced. So good on him, and let's just keep working.
Damn right they keep working. Toasty said, I have no idea who they are, but I'm not going to go easy. I got to do my best to win, play all the stops. Yeah, I think Toasty's going to lay it all on the line for week 5. He knows everything to play for, no idea in the scenarios. He don't care in week 5. No craps given. I'm going to stick a +4 on a toddler. That's the old Toaster guy's mindset, right? As he said in the reveal show, he's here with house money. I expect that toddler to get +4 at the end of the day. That's the crikey man he is, for sure. Damn right, crikey. For sure. Yeah. All right. Well, for Turner and Toasty, what a show they put on. Final thoughts are on this match. We'll give it to you, my friend. It's your only ref in this one game.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. Toasty did very well to keep it close, but Turner was able to just pull it out there right at the end. It's going to be really good to see what will happen next week, though, for Turner in that matchup against Charles Sandford. I think it's going to be one of those classic ones.
Could be a classic one. We'll see when that game gets played. Well, we'll go to the schedule. Nam versus Ghost coming up right after, somewhere around 9:15, depending on how we get everything turned around. It's just going to be me and Short this time. No Caesar has something to come, unless R wants to stay, but I highly doubt it.
No.
All good. I know it's a little late. And then the last 2 games, as I said Friday, now we know the one result, right? We know that Lane Sanders basically he'll have Toaster guy in his sights, right? With 4-2 points, Toaster guy still in Lane's sights, so that DJ Sandford game winner will automatically move up to 3rd if we get a winner. If not, then what a scenario that would be for Lane. And then the other game, Brock Chomik, huge implications. Chomik would now be the next guy in line. If he gets the win down there, you gotta think it's game over. He's moving on to the round 12. And then could it be a Chomik? It's funny, Short. Chomik on a week 4 bye, right? In a way, whatever Turner does week 4, right? Whatever happens with Sandford and he beats Brock, Chomik could answer in week 5. And that could be a battle for the 7th, 8th seed. We never know. Remember, group winners occupy 7th and 8th. And then we go to 9th and 10th. We'll just kind of rotate depending on points and tiebreakers and what. There's no head-to-heads because they're in separate groups, but the GD would start to come into play, other stuff. So we're getting close to the end for certain guys, but still a long way to go. We're going to see you back here with me and Short, Nam and Ghost in about 45 minutes. For myself, Short, of course, Ard, and a little interlude from my man Fitzwater, the legend. Appreciate him sending some comments in the way. For Brad, Luke, Nam himself, and our 2 players, Toasty and Jay. I haven't said this in a while. I want to congratulate both guys, but it was Master Chef Jesse Turner moving on to week 4 against Sandford, and very likely has just punched his ticket to the round 12. We'll see him for round 4, or week 4, as we continue to make headway in Super League. Athens 2024. We'll see you in 45 minutes, folks.